healthcare and practice for their careers in addition to the Jordanian healthcare model. Jordan is a very safe country, free of conflicts that are surrounding neighboring countries. And visas to Jordan are available from Jordan is a very unique station and adding to this range, Jordan has a variety of nationalities, cultures, languages, and ethnicities. So if you are adventurous level, will leaders and training. These are there's including and still by us and student needs. So, we please raise your emotion green card once you're done. We need to move on. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Ali. And then, Mr. Ibrahim.
Ali from Kuwait. I would like to ask both, why do you think that we have to move to OU?
Okay. JPSA and then MPSA.
First of all, our team is very excited and well organized to host EMPS 2018. As you can see from our delegation, which is 11 students from Jordan, we want to take JPSA and EMPS to the next level. And in addition, Jordan is a very safe country, and it will offer our students a very comfortable and safe accommodation. And visas to Jordan are easy and available for all countries, so we can host the maximum number of students, like from Iran, Palestine. Uh,
Okay. First point, why? This is a method. This is not a method held by 1,200 students. It's a method held by 1,200 leaders. UK is the pioneer of education in Sudan. So, as you can see in the RC, we made two symposium coordinators, Maher and Tawassul, because we are the pioneers of education in Sudan. We want to raise the awareness and improve the quality of living. Okay. And as for the visa, as I said, we are the pioneer of education in Sudan. Visa are going to be granted by the University of Khartoum. Plus, this year marked our gold jubilee. We made big time connections. Big time connections. We only got guests and professors from other countries, so it's easy. And can you get back to the picture? The Grand Holiday Villa has a charming view. It opens to the night, river night. You see, like from here, the gate, there is a river night. Water again. So you can have simple, charming walks late at night on the river night. And here's a nice swimming pool. Can you get to the slide before? As you can see, the chain arcade is exclusive. These are big details. It's not important. The accommodation is 15 minutes in heavy traffic away from the airport. And you can also get to know the university, our university, because it is 2 minutes away from the accommodation. And okay, for saying mistake, I don't mistake. Maria, can you open the seat? Application. Our major aim is to deliver the needs of education without necessary limitations. That means some rural areas, no, there is a high price of education, no hospitals, no any type of education. So you can, I mean by type of education, they are simple, treatable, preventable ones. people die because of, like say, smoke, waste products on the river Nile, so we can simply solve this problem by awareness. You just need awareness. This is a continuous project on a high level. And so the PhD, someone has a charming, very beautiful. It's not here. I couldn't find a picture of it. Historical buildings, and you can go scuba diving in Port Sudan. Port Sudan is the best. Sudan is the best tour in Sudan. Sure. Okay.
Thank you. Yes, JPS in Jordan. Sorry, we have Mr. Ibrahim from the JPS in Jordan.
Okay. I have two questions. The first one might be the same as Mr. Ayas, but in a different manner if he doesn't mind. As both of you have mentioned a lot of positive points, which is totally amazing. But if you have to choose one of them to inspire me, that once I hear, I will make the decision that I will choose your country to be the host of the EMPS 2008. This is my first question. Should I say that second? The second one, both of you have mentioned the number of international students you are expecting to attend the EMPS. I will tell you a story of mine in order to know what has happened with me and tell me what are you going to handle what are you going to do in order to handle this situation. Actually, we're having a number which is around 80 registered members from international students, only international students, and actually just 40 of them have made the training, and so the number was lower to the 50% than expected. Then it's not the expected, it's the actual registered number. Actually, how would you handle this? But first, would you think this would affect your budget? Might be you think it's not. If you think this is something which will affect your budget, how are you going to handle this? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. We will start with FPSA Sudan and move to JPSA Jordan. Please be concise in your answer.
As I said, this is an enforcement by 1,200 leaders. As you can see, Ibrahim Muhammad is my partner, the purpose of media application. We made start in the first one to be a part of the RC in 2018. This is why the aims to improve the quality of living and raise awareness and medical comfort in tourism. And as for the budget, if this happens, as for the budget, let's say.
Yes, sorry, I haven't let you go.
I have no point. He's starting to answer the second question, which should be answered by JPSA, then FPSA. Because Mr. Mark asked two questions, so the first question will be answered by Professor Sudan, then JPSA also.
Okay,
and the second question will be.
Thank you. It's only 1 minute. So by JPSA Jordan and then go back.
I answer to your first question is that now that we are reviving the JSA, our team is so excited and they have so many potentials to organize such a big event. And our team will make sure to pay attention to the smallest details as we've been through many trainings and workshops, which make us a very well-organized team, and Jordan is a safe country again.
Thank you. We'll move to the next question.
Concerning the budget, yesterday I attended a workshop I managed to find solutions to this. It said local exchange program. So in Sudan we have SPSF, which is
Sorry, I was all the technical. Yes, okay. So, yes, JPSA, you should answer the second question first, and then this is how it's done. Okay, sorry. At JPSA, we have December. We always collect savings, which we put in bank accounts, and they can't. No one can take from them or can unless a crisis happens. So we always have savings. And we have many supporters who are aware of these crises, and I'm sure if such a problem happens, we have many supporters in addition to our savings bank account. Thank you. Yes, as you say.
As I said, what I said, local exchange program. Local. So we have two federations, SPSF and FFSA. SPSF, we can increase the number of local students coming because we have faculties in rural areas so they can join, enter, and revise, and absorb the IPSS spirit. Okay. And as we mentioned, possible sponsors like Antifa Pharmaceuticals. That's the one I always manage to be in contact with from my personal connections. And you can also remember the Golden Jubilee connections, Hikma and what was it? Hikma Kambal and the tourism of Ministry of Tourism. So we didn't make a clear contact with them until now, only by their connections, because if we took or we elected as a EPS, EMPS 2018 hostels, I can guarantee that it's official. And our faculty dean has officially granted us financial support, and the University of Khartoum, has also managed to supply us with support, like the University of Khartoum Guest House, University of Khartoum venues.
Thank you. Yes, JPSA Jordan.
JPSA Jordan, I would like to know your plans regarding the speech that you're hosting the national speakers, and how are you going to conduct them? How do you guarantee that will be conducted?
Thank you. We'll start with JPSA and then JPSA. Start with you, and then, but please be concise in your answers.
Through FIP speakers, our students also managed to attend FIP progress, and through the communications we're going to make with the speakers in Kuwait, and from what I learned from Ibrahim, Professor of RC.
Thank you.
Actually, in our meetings with sponsors, they offered us to host as many speakers as we want from IPSF, WHO, and FIP, and they offered the full support with their accommodation and plane tickets. In addition, we collaborate with the IPO and IWG to host the best speakers and the IPSF. In addition to our Jordanian speakers, which are competent and they give workshops inside and outside Jordan, and they are very excited to benefit the pharmacy students in particular.
Thank you. One more question. Yes, EPS and region.
It's enough to EPS and region. I need to know more about the sessions plan, or at least the exit fee. The educational theme?
Again,
I need to know more about the planned sessions, or at least the educational theme.
Thank you. We'll start with JPSA, then FPSA.
Actually, as the event is 2 years, after 2 years, so we haven't decided the exact theme yet. Because if we selected the theme, we have to stick to the theme. So we haven't yet, but actually we decided to pick a theme in the next 6 months after we do our research for the most popular pharmacy topics at this same time.
Yes, FPSA?
okay. As previous subject, as was said, the Congress is 2 years later. And the reason why we did two coordinators of the symposia is that one more information. Those two coordinators at the top of our batch, of my senior and my batch at the top of it. So they are filled with IPSS spirit, filled with education, filled with leadership. So as for the topic, it's going to be related to the theme, increasing access to medication. But I can't name exactly what are they going to be. Because nowadays we have exams, we didn't discuss it in a chunk information. We just focused on it.
Thank you. Yes. Do you have other questions? Yes, Arabic Algeria, followed by Mr. Ibrahim.
Passion Market Australia. I would thank those of the association for preparing presentation now. And great motivation also. I have a question. Well, I suppose that I will throw on Cairo.
What?
About the theme and the dates. Theme of the theme of the symposium and the date. Is it debatable? It will be we can change it to its pixel because you speak with your sponsors are that dates are pixel or in pixel. Okay.
Yes, we start with FPSA, then JPSA.
Okay. As you can see now, comparing the dates, Sudan is the last Arabic country to have exams. So this was due to some political issues 2 years ago, but we're making the printing our learning schedule. So by this time, 2 years later, I can guarantee that we will be we are going to be free, and every Arabian country is going to be free, and it's roughly around that time. One information is at the beginning of the mandate, I think the IPS chairperson sends a survey to every CP concerning survey to every CP to know the timeline of the year. So we can combine them all with the RWG. We can have a collection of all the timelines and make the suitable time.
Thank you, yes, JPSA.
Actually, in our meeting with supporters, they are aware of the situation. It's after 2 years, so nothing else is definite yet. So yes, they are debatable, and we'll make sure to send the questionnaires and surveys to all members to know the best time for all associations. We'll collaborate with relations officers and the usually, and we'll make sure that the timing fits all participants as well.
Thank you. Mr. Ibrahim. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yes, followed by Arabic Algeria.
I have a question considering the team member selection. Um, are you going, whether you have made the choice or not, considering the RC and the helping committee too? Are you going to depend on the experience parts of your organization, or it's much more common for you to choose those who are still young and need to have such international experience? What is the most common choice for you? What is the best for you? Is it clear?
I'm going to reformulate this one. Is the question what are the criteria you're using in order to choose your team? Are you using young members or are you relying on the experienced one?
Yes, and why?
Is the question clear? Okay, we'll start with GPSA and FPSA. Actually, we're choosing the competent people no matter of their age. I personally just believe that age can limit your experience or your work. So we have competent students who have organized many events, whether in GPSA or in other associations. So the criteria is experienced people and people who are ready to have such a huge responsibility and deliver the best results. Why? Because these events need some experience and connections, and when you have already gone through this process, at least you'll be more familiar and preparations and the expected problems and so on. And we have many Halakha and many of them who were very old members of JPSA, and we're in contact always with them, and they will support us, and especially they are important. Thank you, FPSA.
Okay. Can you open the slide? Increase access to medication of FPSA main goals. I see this gives the medical trades, deliver medical services to the required areas, a good practice for the members, and then the control is specialists. Specialists are we and the graduate students. For the members, we remain concerned with freshmen and secondary students. Allow the members to use their education and skills in the humanitarian field. Okay. My organized by so in I organized myself as improvement the emphasis on compassion testing at the beginning of the year, and orientation day plus a RA from I'm 30 years student, 2 years I will be a finalist. So, from class 2017 to the 2016 freshman, explaining all the activities IPSF, explaining the way, explaining IPSF, explaining IPSF enroll. As I come with me to teach every stuff. I always have a chat with the organizing committee after the full image of IPSF in order to inherit and sustain the IPSF spirit in PEPSA. Besides, our IPSF as PEPSA has hosted the same members. When we saw the post of the IPSF of 2018, I immediately shared it to our group of Facebook, and all the graduates were like motivating us. And the next day, they made a meeting with us to show us the kind of work, show us the teachers, the kind of work, the venues, the LIT pictures, LIT ideas. They were inspiring us. They are always with us. Even our faculty dean is with us. And even connections with from the gold delivery. As I said, the gold delivery is about bonds. The first professor in UFK is now friends with the youngest freshman in UFK.
Thank you. Other questions? Yes, at the back, followed by Arbik. Sorry. My mistake. Arbik, and then we have the questions at the back. Yes, Arbik.
Hashim Abed Nigeria. As you know, in our region, we have some countries that are not allowed for protection money to external countries, such as Algeria. For example.
The question is not clear. Can you repeat it?
Yeah, there is some countries in our region that are not allowed to transfer money outside the country. So I would ask, are you thinking, did you give a thought about it? How would be the payment of this country? And is it easy for you to handle the organization without the fees of this country? Thank you.
Sorry, just a moment. Have a clarification.
I want to make sure first if you are asking about the money transaction is not coming from your country, is it possible to pay on arrival? That's right.
Yes.
Actually, this is a rule from IPS. Once any country is going to host any international event, they can never think about accepting or refusing it. You understand my
Yes,
point of view?
yes, I know, but I'm just asking if they have taken that in account because did you understand me?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, JPSA then. Okay, he's asking if you've taken into consideration the fact that some associations did not make the transfer and have to pay for arrival. Have you considered that? Is that, am I right, Ahmed? Okay. Have you considered that and how are you dealing with that?
You cannot pay on arrival.
Some association cannot transfer the money and will have to pay upon arrival. Have you considered that and how are you dealing with that? JPSA and AFPSA.
Thank you for the question. I think we can't rely on this, like not receiving the money and reserving their shares for a conference. So I think we'll ask them to send the copies of plane tickets so we can guarantee that they are coming. And after they do this, we can guarantee their seats.
I'm curious if you think.
I'm one of the people who paid on arrival. I'm one of the people who paid on arrival. Plus, there is a simple solution for it. Not that. Because you can exchange money from people you know there. You give me dollars, I give you Vietnam, I get the dollars, that kind of exchange. And that's that's as I remember, we always do it by banks. I know people in the bank, they exchange it with their people in other bank. Besides, I forget the name. There's a kind of mail where you deliver. It's a yellow box. I can't. Yes, that kind of where you make the rest. Okay.
Okay, thank you. You have two questions at the back.
Hi, my name is Jane. I'm
Name and association.
Jane in UK. association.
I'm from JPS. And I'm in JPSA. I wanted to say, wanted to add some comments on Ibrahim's question. JPSA have witnessed so many sequences in the last year, but I'm pretty sure we faced it.
Sorry, we have a technical. Yes, Mr. Ali.
Ali from Kuwait, I think she cannot say any comments. It's only about questions, so the comments should be in the secret discussion. So, and also she is from this association who is bidding for the host, so I think she cannot say any comment and
She's allowed to ask questions, but for those kind of discussion, there are dedicated to the private discussion. Thank you. Have another request? Have you requested the order? Okay. Other questions? Yes, EPSF Edith.
Yes, EPSF Egypt. Are you willing to host EMPS? Are you willing to host EMPS 2019 if you aren't elected for EMPS 2018, and why not?
Okay. FPSA followed by JPSA.
That's it? Okay. That's the thing called the thing called the golden circle. Starts with why do you want to pay? Then how, then what. We want the effort. How? That kind of stuff. I'll see. Why? Because I explain later. About why do you want it? Not what or how. About why do you want it. You want to achieve a goal. We are leaders in training and leaders to build in the future. And I mean by this question.
Thank you, JPSA.
Yes, we will host, will apply to host EMPS 2019 because the same reasons that we are applying to host EMPS 2018 apply to hosting EMPS 2019, except for that the World Congress will be, the World Cup will be in 2018, and we have like a slogan for it, and we prepared for 2018, but it doesn't work if we made it to 2019.
Thank you. Do you have other questions? The questions, we will close the discussion and we will move to the secret discussion, and I will ask all members of the PSA and JPSA delegation to leave the room. No, at the Tunisia is not voting. They were not present at the roll call. JPSA. I'm happy to announce that EPSA Jordan, you're the host of the
Thank you.
Thank you all for your trust. We'll do our best to make it the best EMPS ever. And thank you to our team who worked really hard to prepare the best and will work harder to prepare for EMPS 2018. Thank you.
Thank you very much today. Okay, so it's over for this session, and we'll be back at 3 or 4. Okay, so we'll be back at 1. The next session will be at 1 p.m. Please make sure you be here on time, as we have too many other agenda points. So now we still have to approve the minutes of the 6RA. We have the report of the EMPS, the financial report of the EMPS, as well as the elections, any upcoming motions, and so on. And this is the last day, so make sure to be on time. Okay, can I have motion to suspend the standing orders? EPSF scoring, seconded by EPSF Egypt. All those in favor, please raise your voting cards. Okay, motion carried. We'll proceed to the roll call. ASIP Algeria, EPSF Egypt, JPSA Jordan, EPSF Kuwait, Kyrgyz Qatar, SPSF Sudan delegating the board of Kyrgyz Qatar. Okay.